And from my youth, from my childhood, my father used to make me to reverence the Arabs. Whenever we saw the Arab in this garb, my father would go and shake his hand and kiss them. And I also did likewise. He said, had it not been for these people, we would be still worshipping men and monkeys, elephants and snakes, and many other things besides, which I can't even tell you. That the urine of the cow would be our purification, our scent. You can't imagine. Your forefathers, they saved us. Wallah, may Allah reward them. They went on their business to the East Coast, and they converted the people. On the west coast of Africa, they converted the people. They reached as far as Mozambique. In their tradings, they went as far as Mozambique. They didn't go beyond to South Africa. Maybe they didn't know this. I suppose the type of people that were there at the time, they couldn't do any business with them. No trading, nothing that you can bargain with them. So they didn't go that far. They went as far as Mozambique. The Portuguese, some 500 years ago, with the superior gunpowder, they overpowered the Muslim who were in charge, who were the governor of the place. A Muslim by the name of Musa bin Baik was the governor of that territory, East Africa. So they knocked hells into the man, they got rid of him, and they sat in the position. And because they couldn't say Musa bin Baik, they said Mozambique. That's Mozambique. It was the territory of the Arab governor, Musa bin Baik. Like Jabal al-Tariq, they can't say Jabal al-Tariq, they say Gibraltar. Muslim territory, Musa bin Baik. They did the job. Now, we happen to be there in South Africa, and South Africa is a very rich country. It is the richest piece of real estate land mass in the world. Oh, I'm not here to sell South Africa to you people. I know the Abu Dhabi people, they send a delegation there, and they want to do business with the country. I say, mashallah, we want our brothers to come over and do business. Prosperity for themselves and prosperity for the country. We are happy, we are happy. But now, we Muslims there, we didn't go as businessmen. We didn't go to do business there. We, the Muslims there, we are 500,000, by the way. Half of this 500,000 originate in the Far East, in Indonesia and Malaysia. The Dutch, 300 years ago, when they conquered Indonesia, those of our brethren who are fighting for their freedom, they were captured as prisoners of war and shipped to the Cape of Good Hope and sold to the white men as slaves. When the British conquered Malaysia, those of our brethren who were fighting for their freedom, the freedom fighters of the time, they were captured. When they were captured as prisoners of war, they were shipped to the Cape of Good Hope for the white man, and sold to the white man as slaves. For 300 years, they have been hammered. They had no religious freedom. They couldn't even make salat. In secret, they kept their Islam. In secret, 300 years of hammering failed to change them. And they have come out. That 300 years of hammering, either it softens you into jelly, or it makes you hard as steel. These people have become hardened, as hard as steel. They happen to be one of the most militant Muslim communities in the world today. If they have the means, they can sweep Africa for Islam from Cape to Cairo. They have that spirit in them. They want the wherewithal, the means of doing the job. Then the other half originated in Indo-Pakistan subcontinent. They also came there because they were starving, famines after famines in India, Pakistan, so they wanted to eke out a living. They went there to eke out a living. Poverty, poverty, abject poverty. They didn't go as businessmen, and they didn't go as missionaries. We were also under pressure, but alhamdulillah, the Muslims as the people as a whole, they survived. They didn't get lost in that ocean of kufr. We survived, and we have also come out to be a good Muslim community. Outwardly, Salat, Zakat, Hajj, Saum, in that, all that, the South African Muslim is all right. He's all right. It's not too bad. But we didn't do dawah. Reason, I already gave you. Under slavery, as a slave, the poor Malay or Indonesian, we call them all Malays now, he couldn't have told his white taskmaster, his slave master, boss, sir, you know, you're going to go to hell. So why? He says, you know, the Quran says, لَقَدْ كَفَرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ اللَّهُ الْمَسِيحُ ابْنُ مَرْيَمَ. Anyone who says that Jesus Christ, the son of Mary, is God, is making kufr, is an act of blasphemy, treason against Allah. وقال المسيح, but Christ said, يا بني إسرائيل, O children of Israel, لَعْبُدُوا اللَّهِ, worship Allah. رَبِّي وَرَبُّكُمْ, who is my Lord and your Lord. إِنَّهُ مَنْ يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ, whoever will associate anyone with Allah, فَقَدْ حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ لِلْجَنَّةِ, Allah will make Jannat haram for them. Heaven will be forbidden for them. وَمَأْوَاهُ النَّارِ, and the fire of hell will be their dwelling place. وَمَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ مِنْ أَنصَارٍ, and for the wrongdoers there will be no one to help. He dared not open his mouth. The guy would have smashed his jaw, killed him. What can he do as a slave? Can you speak to his masters? You can't. And we, poor beggars, come from India starving, eking out a living, we couldn't do the job.